Thank you, Mr. Chairperson and distinguished judges. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Send me your nude pictures. Otherwise, I'll spread your personal information on the internet. This is a real conversation on the internet. The person who received this message was a 12-year-old girl. The person who sent this message was a 23-year-old man. He joined a community site pretending to be a girl. Then he got along with her gradually on the internet. Finally, he got her personal information. For example, her email address and the name of her school. Then he said, "Send me your nude pictures. Otherwise, I'll spread your personal information on the internet." Then the girl did it. Like this, these sex crimes to young people on the internet have increased in Japan. In such cases, victims' pictures are spread on the internet or are used to make obscene DVDs. And almost victims are girls. In addition, such affairs happen on websites regarded as harmless by EMA, Content Evaluation and Monitoring Association. On such websites, they can communicate with another user, or they can interchange or share information with another user. They are called community sites in Japan, and many young people use them on their mobile phones. According to the National Police Agency, in 2010, 1,541 sex crimes happened on such websites. Today, I'm standing here to tell my audience, never send your picture if you are demanded to do so by strangers on the internet. Please don't hurt yourself by simply sending your picture. Please cherish your body because your body is irreplaceable. I focus this message on girls, but I suppose that not everyone who is listening to this speech is a girl. My audience might be boys or adults. But I'm not involved in this problem. If you have a sister, do you give up on this problem? If your future children get involved in such affairs, would you wash your hands on this problem? If your precious friends or loved ones ever got involved in such affairs in the past, would you abandon this problem? The reason I want to say this strongly is we cannot erase all our pictures once they are spread. They are left online forever. If girls send their nude pictures by the fear of spreading their personal information, they must associate with the fear of spreading their nude pictures all over the world forever. Actually, there are women associated with the fear of spreading their nude pictures. They cry in grievous voices. I cannot love someone if I'm in favor of someone. I cannot get married. I cannot have my child as long as there are my nude pictures in the world. I cannot forget my past. I feel my life is finished. Can you keep ignoring this reality although such suffering people exist? I guess some people may think that such girls were wrong because they sent their nude pictures by their own hands eventually. Indeed, almost girls recognize the use of internet as dangerous. According to a survey by the police of Fukuoka Prefecture in 2011, 84% of high school girls recognize the danger. However, many girls have gotten involved in such affairs on the internet. So that is to say, when young people use the internet, they tend to forget the danger that if they send their nude pictures, those pictures are spread all over the world. So, I guess many websites regarded as harmless have problems. Community sites should have the responsibility of showing the danger if they are harmless sites. To prevent anyone from forgetting the danger, I would like to start public appeal or campaign. I suggest using advertisements on the internet. Ads are always displayed on websites. Now, on many websites used by young people, there are many doubtful ads. For example, obscene websites. Why not inserting harmless ads on harmless websites? The sponsor of harmless websites should say, never send your picture to strange people on their ads. Inserting ads will create true websites regarded as harmless. Actually, the market of advertising has expanded, so we can expect its positive effects. Then, it is not good to depend on us. Actually, almost students don't learn about the internet from parents or families. So, to prevent girls from forgetting the danger, people should tell precious friends that it is dangerous to send pictures to strange people on the internet. We can't erase all our pictures once they are spread. These are what we can't erase. However, what we can erase are future affairs. We can reduce the number of girls suffering from the fear of spreading their nude pictures. So, lastly, I repeat to all my audience, never send your picture to people on the internet. Thank you for listening.
Thank you very much, Ms. Shinno. Now, question and answer period. Mr. Kana, please.
Yes, thank you, Ms. Shinno.
Thank you.
Well, here the basic question problem is how to find out which website is good and which is not. Okay? It's very hard to tell. Right? So how do you make out which is good and which is bad?
I don't research so which site is good or not, but the guiding institution EML research so this site is good or not. They have standard to judge.
Now, do all these websites available on the internet go through that screening by that institute?
Yeah.
All of them are tested and all of them are they? No?
They check to websites used by young people. They check almost websites used by young people.
But what about the website used by not young people like us? So they're not subject to any scrutinization or just checks by the institute you talked about. Okay. Because the reason I ask is that even bad people, bad websites would carry the ad, of their own. Like you said, never send your pictures to strange people, even though they are really bad. They carry that kind of ads on their web. So I just wondered if you have any basic precautions for us. Oh, Yangano. Yes. Do you have any basic precautions? Because we can not easily tell which is good, which is bad. Although the institution would tell this is good, this is bad. But the number of such websites are limited, right? Those type websites tested by that institution is limited. So, do you have any effective ways and means to check which is good, which is bad?
So in community sites, we can exchange with other users. So, and if there are overseeing talking, so I think they just it is not a good side.
Okay. Well, I do know this is a tough question for you to answer, but I myself don't know which is good and which is bad because they are very tactical. Okay? Another question here is that, well, having said this, still there are times you like to send your pictures for job hunting and things like that. And suppose you could do anything technically like an internet engineer, what kind of function, PC internet function, would you like to develop to avoid this issue?
So for others, so we have responsibility to judge it is so good side or good person or strangers. But so children or especially girls don't have so knowledge about the world, so they can judge. So it is a right person or strangers. So
I'm just talking. Sorry, I'm just just misunderstood me. Sorry. What kind of technical function would you like to install to PC? I'm not finished yet. I just okay, the last question.
So there are functions that filtering. So this is so if they take filtering, so children can't access the website.
Filtering. Okay,
Yeah.
filtering function.
So
Okay.
yeah, parents should take filtering to children.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.